everybody, it's me, Walter the Germany Ball here. And I'm going to be doing a live reaction, which is something I haven't done in a while, to the Nintendo Direct. I am so happy. If you know my channel, which most of the people who watch me and are subscribed to me have watched my videos since probably like August or September at like the earliest, probably. That's probably the furthest back that most of my hardcore fan base goes. So what's up, fam squad? No, that's a joke. No, I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, so if you do know me from all those years, from all that time ago, you know that I did live reactions during E3. I actually wanted to do one on the Nintendo Direct of E3 2019, which in my opinion is like one of the single greatest Nintendo Directs of all time, let alone E3 press conferences of all time. So yeah. But after literally like, I think 2 years or something? I'm not sure. Well, I think it was like, it's like a year because I think the last one was in September 2020. So it's been over a year, and it's today, the 17th of February. I'm so excited, you guys. So it's about 7 minutes early right now, so I'm just going to talk about this stuff, and I'm going to be talking. I have some predictions, so I'm going to be listing those off. But first, I'd like to make a quick channel announcement. So we have members on our team, such as Anonymous, who work on videos all the time, and they're a huge help. I'm proud to announce we have 2 new official members. They're Darth Magus and Sans the anime Utka. It's Russian for duck. Or Utke Et, which is just Et because it's a long story. But yes, they will be working on thumbnails every once in a while. Darth Magus has been a huge help working on some great thumbnails recently. And Sans the anime Utka did a great job with the Destruction All-Stars review thumbnail, so please give them a warm welcome. That's a big announcement, so I just wanted to throw that in there. So if they're watching this, hey guys, thank you guys for all your help so far. I hope you guys can have a fun time working with me, and hope you can get a lot of cool work done. So yeah, so that's the first thing I want to talk about. The second thing I want to talk about is we got 6 minutes left now. So I'd like to look at this. So we see tune in at 17th of February at 2 p.m. Pacific time for a Nintendo Direct live stream featuring roughly 50 minutes. 50 minutes! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay. 50 minutes is a lot for a Nintendo Direct. I think the longest one I've ever seen was like 40. I think. It might have been 30. I'm not sure. I think when they have E3 ones, they're longer. They're about this long. They're like 45 minutes, I think. But this one, it's 50. So they must have a lot to say. I hope. Now, you might know that I had a video talking about how I was really pissed at Nintendo. Just kidding. I was just on my breaking point because of the Pokemon Snap thing and all those other anti-consumer practices, 3D All-Stars, and then the final breaking point was those NSO games. I am boycotting NSO by not buying it. I encourage anyone watching this to do so. I'm not going to make it a huge campaign. I'm not going to go make a hashtag boycott NSO. If you'd like to do that, great. Just say that Walter the German Ball gave you the idea. Okay? Just kidding. But yeah. So, you know, I'm not going to do that, but I am not going to buy it, and I encourage everyone watching this to, if you haven't renewed your membership, if you forgot, do not do that. If you have it, but you're not really using it, I recommend you cancel your membership. Don't give them that money. But yeah, so that's just what I'm saying to you guys. But I'm excited for this still. I still love Nintendo. They're still my favorite game company, and I'm hoping they can send another reminder to me why. Because it's been hard. I mean, I loved Age of Calamity. It's one of the best games of all time, in my opinion. But after playing through that and getting close to 100%, I'm kind of like, okay, You need something else. You need at least an announcement. You need at least, some cool ideas in that announcement. And hopefully they'll give us that. I mean, okay, I'm gonna be realistic here. Nintendo is not gonna probably put out the best show ever. My predictions were for what I want to see and what I think would be all of these things. I think it's likely to have a combination of a few of them, but not all of them. I don't think so. I'm going to get into them. Now. So, my predictions for the direct that's going to happen in about 3 minutes now. Wow, I gotta go quickly. So I think they're going to start off by announcing a big one, Mario Kart 9. That's a perfect game to start off the show with, get everyone watching, and then you kind of lull it out by giving us some more information about the new Pokemon Snap game. That'd be good. Then you'll have a very dull segment where you're just talking about Bowser's Fury is out now. They like to do that. But then you get everybody back in with a huge one, Halo, the Master Chief Collection. And I know this might be crazy to some people, but recently there's been a lot of news about it going around that they're adding new maps and stuff. So I think they will put out Halo in some form on the Switch. It is possible. If they were going to announce it, I think it would be announced now. Does that mean I think it's going to be announced now? Not really, but I think if it's going to happen, it's going to happen now, and I think that it's likely. It's possible. Then they'll have a pretty big one, Xenoblade Chronicles Export. That'll be cool to some people. Then they'll have a big one, a new 3D Kirby game. Then they'll have, this is like a crazy, this is a want. This isn't even a prediction. This is a want. N64 on Nintendo Switch Online. But that's not going to happen. I know it's not going to happen. Then they'll have the Zelda Triforce Collection, which, if it's like Mario 3D All-Stars, I'll boycott it, but less willingly, because I actually love 3D Zelda way more than I do 3D Mario. Don't get me wrong, I like Odyssey. I adore Odyssey. I love Galaxy. I love 3D Land and World. And 64 is good in my opinion. So I like them, but 3D Zelda is just like probably my favorite franchise ever. And so it's going to be hard to boycott it, but I will, because I'm not going to spend money on that. Then Rayman in Smash. Of all the characters who I think are likely, it's going to be that, or it's going to be another Fire Emblem character. That's not a joke. That's real. That's not a joke. We got about a minute left, and my final prediction is they end off the show with The Legend of Zelda Death of the Wild. I know that's kind of a cringy name, but it rhymes. It sounds cool, and you're like dealing with Mummy Ganon, you're in the crypts, you're seeing the beautiful breath of the wild, you're exploring the grassy fields in the first one. In the second one, you're in this disgusting, decrepit cavern fighting the mummified Ganon, I think that's an appropriate title, and I think they'd give us maybe a few shots of gameplay, some information, reveal the title, and reveal it's going to come out in 2021. So, yeah. Alright, it is finally started, so now you know my predictions, you know everything going in, so we're going to start off, let's see. Uh-oh. Clouds. Oh my god. Are you kidding? Wow. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, really? Uh-huh.
One day, Pyra just disappeared.
What is this audio? Okay, this is very underwhelming way to start off. What is this? Why are they showing this? It's Xenoblade 2, it's already out, it already got DLC. Okay, I'll defend the first one. I've never played it. People around me have said it's terrible, and the second one is even worse. But hey, I'm at least willing to say the first one looks like a decent game that I'd be willing to play.
It was as if she vanished off the face
of all rest.
Oh my god,
this audio is horrendous.
Without a trace. Where have you gone? I'll find you, whatever it takes.
I assure you, this is not my internet. My internet is doing completely fine.
This is where you were. Pyro!
Oh, sorry, I unplugged my
Sorry,
headphones.
Rex. I couldn't tell you.
So what is this?
Because I got an invitation to join Smash!
Oh my god.
What? I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
Just sit back and leave it to me, Rex.
Okay, no, I'm muting it. They put the lady from Xenoblade 2 in Smash. What is wrong with you people? Huh? Okay, I'm just gonna let you keep watching. I'm muting because I'm gonna start screaming.
That's genius! You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters!
There are no pushovers! Talk about a tight spot. Mithra? Let me handle this.
That is the dumbest pick. That is the
Mithra!
dumbest pick they could have
Cutting it
done.
close, huh?
I never even
Are these guys
heard.
planning on this one?
I've seen
Gee, I
them
feel
like
kind of bad now.
I haven't heard of this.
Coming through! Lightning, faster!
They're
You
doing
got
it.
it! Ray of
Several,
punishment!
they had
Through with that!
I
Foresight!
get it. Why couldn't they start off with something better than a
What?
Smash?
You
I
can
guess
even
I'm
use
pretty sure
that.
it's not with the Smash reveal being kind of dumb. It's with them starting off with it. I thought for sure.
Right
Mario
here!
Kart 9, that was
You two can swap between each other freely.
And they would start off.
Serious fight!
But maybe I'm wrong.
Blinding
Maybe that'll be
speed.
later on.
Together! Nothing
Okay.
can stand
I
our
mean, I
way!
don't really care. This
Quite the
isn't
spectacle,
like
aren't they?
that. Kind of looks like
Wait,
creepy
Rams?
After Dark.
I've missed this,
What
buddy.
is this?
Wondered I was a while.
What is this
Oh,
game?
look, our friends are here.
What
And
game
there's
is
a
this?
boy.
This game looks weird as all heck.
You're all mine!
I'll lay you a hand.
It's not okay, this is certainly a surprise. At least they had an announcement.
Nailed
An
it.
announcement that'll probably make
Sure
some
did!
people
Witness
happy.
our power!
Xenoblade plans, Monado Max. Here you go. That's.
Shulk?
I'm sure you guys are happy.
Never
I'm
expected
just
to see you
surprised.
two again.
I'm not really mad. I'm not really
Well.
happy. I'm just kind of
Now
surprised.
that
and
you're
like,
in Smash,
all right.
I won't go easy on you.
Okay, I do find it kind of cringy that they're openly saying
forget.
I'm in Smash.
Fighters
That kind of
too!
makes it a little. I don't like that, but whatever. Whatever. That was kind of dumb, but I don't care. I don't care. All right, let's. Hopefully they can get on to something that I care about. There he is. There's my guy.
Hello, everyone. It's been a while. I'm Shinya Takahashi
All
from
right, for that
Nintendo.
joke alone, this gets at least a 3 out of 5 from me. That's,
Last year, we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations.
yeah, and they were not very.
However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time.
Yes. I'm glad they're acknowledging that.
I'm
That's
happy
really
to share
good.
this Nintendo Direct with you all today. We appreciate your continued support.
Thank you. That's actually. I'm glad that they did that.
Okay, what you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate
Yeah, and it was
game,
weird as heck,
Pyra
like-
and Mithra. They originally
All right.
appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's
I don't care.
2-in-1 ally. Please look
Just go on to the
forward
next
to
thing,
seeing their
please.
moveset in Super Smash
Oh,
Bros.
so they're the
Ultimate.
same person.
This fighter releases
I thought it
in
was two
March,
fighters.
so we hope you'll stay tuned just a bit longer. All right, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
All right. Oh, okay. Fall Guys on Switch. I'm not the biggest fan of the game. I think it's not. I'm not a big fan of online games, but it's a very adorable and creative game. I love the concept, so I'm really glad it's coming to the Switch so that some more people can play it. It looks like the perfect game for the Switch, in my opinion. So that's cool. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And it looks, wow. Okay. Now, if I'm being honest, those are really
stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys
I know
Ultimate
when
Knockout
I
comes
say
to the
that's a
Nintendo
good
Switch
graphics
system
a lot,
summer
and that's-
2021.
I mean that. Those are some really good graphics. Oh, summer, so it's gonna be a big race again.
You have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed.
What's this? Some indie game.
Venture into the vast reaches of space to uncover the secrets left behind
Yeah,
by an
this has
ancient
gotta be some
civilization.
indie game. I've never heard of this.
You have 22 minutes. After that,
What?
the sun will explode and the solar system will be
What?
annihilated. However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered.
Okay. That actually looks cool.
By repeating these cycles,
That actually looks
you'll
kinda
gradually
cool, if I'm being
unravel the
honest.
mysteries hidden in the universe.
We'll have to know if it's good or not when it comes out. That looks,
What messages will you discover?
that looks
How can you
cool.
prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop?
That's-
Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on
Oh!
Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
Oh, so it's a port, and it's critically acclaimed.
Put your sleuthing skills to the test in 2 classic murder mystery games.
Why are we spending time on this?
Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and
Why are
Famicom
we
Detective
talking-
Club, The
why are
Girl
we
Who
talking
Stands
about this?
Behind. 2
Who
deep
cares?
cuts from
I-
Nintendo
this is
history
just-
are coming to North America for the first time.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool. that they're
Localized in
coming to
English
this.
and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense,
please just-
drama,
Just
and
really
twists and
want
turns
Breath of the
await
Wild
at
2,
every
guys.
corner.
That's really, that's all
You'll
I
be on the
care
edge of your
about,
seat as you
honestly.
dive into these deep narratives set in
Nintendo
Japan.
Directs are the thing. are
In
the
one
type of
game,
thing where
you'll
one
solve a
announcement can
complex
make or
murder
break
case
them.
surrounding a wealthy
They
family
have
in a
a
haunted
big,
village while
good
dealing with
announcement.
amnesia.
Senzo-san!
I'll be satisfied.
But that's
Like,
not the only case
and
to
when I mean-
crack.
When I mean good big announcement, I mean good. Like Breath of the Wild 2, Mario Odyssey 2, NSO N64.
In the other game,
But
you'll
yeah,
investigate a
we'll have to
supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free
Let's
students from a
see.
sinister nightmare.
Okay, this game
Interrogate
looks
suspects
weird.
and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums.
Okay, that actually looks
Can
like
you figure out who the culprit
kind of
is
like my
before
kind
it's
of
too
game.
late?
I like what's it? Phoenix Wright a lot. So I might actually be interested in that.
Uncover the deadly truth in
might actually be
Famicom Detective Club The Missing
Sold
Heir
separately.
and Famicom Detective Club The Girl
Depends on
Who
how much they
Stands
cost.
Behind.
Are you
Coming
gonna
to
put it at
Nintendo
$60
Switch
like
May
Pokemon
14th.
Snap?
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
A new age of battles begins.
This is gonna be another boring one, isn't it? This announcement. I'm not gonna care, is it? Aren't I? Unless it's Hearts of Iron 4, because I actually want to play that game. But I'm so in-depth when it comes to pieces. No, it's not. It's not. This is definitely not Hearts of Iron. What the heck is this? Sakura Samurai HD. I wonder if it's that. Okay, this looks cool. Kinda. Samurai Warriors 5. It's another Warriors game. Another traditional Warriors game, I mean.
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch. Dive into the
Okay.
history of the Sengoku period
really
as the
care.
series now shines the spotlight on
Goku?
Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi.
I like the graphics.
Character designs and
Graphics
visuals
are
have
good.
been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
in Samurai Warriors 5, slashing its way onto
I'm not gonna
Nintendo
care about
Switch
that.
summer
I'm not gonna
2021.
care about that. Sorry. Just not going to.
The vast world of Fadiel beckons.
Okay, come on, guys.
After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered
Oh,
HD graphics is
what?
coming to Nintendo Switch.
Whoa. Whoa.
You'll
Whoa.
set off on a journey to find the
Okay.
mystical mana tree seen in a dream.
That's actually like pretty cool.
Before
actually, not
discovering the
gonna lie.
world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called
Alright.
artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story. Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters. or take a break from adventure and rest up at home.
This actually looks kind of like.
The music has
interesting.
been rearranged for this enhanced version,
I'm not.
and you
probably
can
not gonna
alternate between the new arrangements
play
and
it,
the
but
original
It
soundtrack.
looks cool.
Other features have been added, including
Good
the ability to
announcement.
turn off
Decent
enemy
announcement.
encounters,
I know.
as well as the new
This
minigame
is the
Ring
game
Ring
that,
Land.
that has never come to.
Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
All right, kind of cool. What's next? Is this Monster Hunter? This is Monster Hunter. This is Monster Hunter. Yeah. Okay, I don't really care, honestly. Okay, that no. I can't watch this. I'm not. That's disgusting. As Elfo says, this is disgusting. Okay, that's disgusting. This looks impressive for the Switch. Like, dang. Okay. I think we all know everyone's just waiting for the Breath of the Wild to be launched. I think that's what I'm waiting for, but I think millions of others
I have important
are
news.
waiting for that too.
So it's finally beginning.
I mean,
Go
that's
assemble the
probably-
villagers.
Alright, let's see.
50 years ago, Kamura Village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating
I don't really
casualties.
care.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet! No! We can't lose this gauge! Pull yourselves together! You're not getting in!
Why are they giving this so much? Again, it's a big
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to
I
me
mean, I
now.
Okay, now that's cool. Okay, I
Here
like
it comes!
Aaron,
Watch out for the apex! Do not
remember
let it
that?
pass!
I think anyone does it.
The rampage.
A lot,
How long do
but
you think
somehow
it's
still
going
never
to
beat it.
last?
I never beat it, even though I played it for a lot of time. Okay, that actually looks kind of cool because you can hijack the beasts, and
Inoa, we should
So,
start preparations right
I
away.
like that.
We're here to offer assistance. We must stop the calamity.
Okay. Okay, stopping the calamity. Now, what does that sound like? Yeah. Okay, come on, guys. Ooh, that controller looks awesome.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom.
Alright. What do you got next?
How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters?
Probably die.
Stay tuned for the
game's
latest
really long.
installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th.
Wow, that's not long.
Next, please take a look at this.
Exclusive? Oh!
The fairway is open once again.
Cool.
Tee off in the latest installment of the
That
Mario
look-
Golf series, coming to
I'm
Nintendo
not sure about
Switch.
those graphics.
Study the wind and
Those
terrain.
graphics look
Take your
bad,
time to
I'm not
think
gonna
things
lie.
through.
Like the graphics look fine.
Then
but Mario,
swing.
He looks like plastic. I'm not gonna lie. He literally looks
Enjoy
like
golfing with
plastic.
familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with
Jay
lush,
Papadopoulos.
natural scenery. Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes. And a
Okay.
scan that lets you examine a course's terrain.
Man, this is really gonna. appeal
These
to the
features can
hardcore
help you
golfing
ace your
fan
shots.
base. I'm not
In
gonna
addition
play
to
this.
button controls, you
I'm
can
not
also
gonna play
use
this.
motion controls by holding a Joy-Con controller like a golf club.
So we golf.
Gently swing the controller to have
Yeah,
your
I was
character
willing to
swing in the
play
game, letting you
Mario
easily
tennis
enjoy the
because I love
sensation
tennis, but I
of
don't care about
golfing.
golf, so, you know.
On top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf,
Oh.
including this one, Speed Golf. Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your
I
ball.
like that.
Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace
actually
your
a cool
opponents
idea.
to come out on top. Your golfing
Alright,
skills
this is
aren't the
Mario
only
Golf
things at play.
Super Rush,
Make use
so
of
that's-
dashes and special shots
This
to
actually
beat
looks
the
kinda cool for a
competition.
Mario Golf game. I'm still kind of
Oh, did we mention story mode? As a Mii character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing
I never
skills
really
while
had
interacting with
character
various
story modes
Mushroom
in
Kingdom characters.
Mario.
Level up with experience
Sports
points
games.
earned
The
during
only one I
matches.
liked was Mario
Then,
Tennis.
allocate
That
points
was
to different
awesome. I don't
stats,
like this whole
allowing
idea
you
of
to develop
being
your
a human
character
character in
however
Mario
you'd
World.
like.
I'm not a
You
big
can
fan
also
of that.
use your Mii in versus play. Put your
Not a big
golfing
fan.
skills to the test when Mario Golf Super Rush swings onto Nintendo Switch June 25th.
All right.
Pre-orders
That was
begin
fine.
on Nintendo eShop after this presentation.
Don't care.
The latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls.
Okay.
Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch.
Not really going to.
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch.
They're probably gonna be boring.
Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion
already
lackey
know this
Reese
is coming
and the
out.
quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of cash. Set between Borderlands
We
2 and 3,
literally-
this game includes
literally
all
already
5
know this is
episodes,
coming out.
filled with classic Borderlands humor.
It was leaked. Like,
Gangsters,
okay, no
bandit
one
lords,
cares.
and vault hunters are just
I
a
played the
handful of the
first
obstacles you'll encounter in this
Borderlands.
choice-driven
I really
narrative
liked it
adventure.
until you had to
Embark
fight
on a wild
Bonesaw or
ride when
whatever.
Tales from the Borderlands launches on
Bonesaw,
Nintendo
he's
Switch,
freaking guy.
March 24th.
Rocket launch my head off.
32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo
Okay,
Switch.
not gonna lie, that
Rewind
actually looks
gameplay,
like I have to
adjust
let-
game speed or
Gonna have to
difficulty,
let
and
Anonymous
select
know
from a
about
variety
that.
of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness.
that looks
Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free.
good
Then purchase
for
game packs
people-
or the
I mean,
standalone
that's-
Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch
Oh my
that
God,
nostalgic
yeah.
itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today.
That's a lot of stuff that people like. I mean,
Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action game from Aspyr, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish
my
your
God.
bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This
That
city
looks
ain't no match for a dead man.
hilarious.
Stubbs the zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
that looks like one of the funniest games I've ever seen. I might actually have to play that.
It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens? Aliens have
Aliens?
invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic
that
superhero
game?
ranking tournament to decide Earth's
I've never
fate.
played one of these games before.
As the crass,
but
beam katana wielding assassin Travis Touchdown,
I mean,
you'll need to fight your
lightsaber.
way to the top to
It's a
save the
lightsaber.
world.
Come on, guys. It's a lightsaber.
Hey, not so
Those
fast.
graphics are really bad.
To enter each boss fight, you'll have
I'm
to
not-
do some
I'm
odd
not
jobs
being
around town and
critical,
earn enough to
overly
pay off the entry
Come on,
fee.
those
You'll
look
then face off against a
bad.
slew of unusual opponents.
I mean, that looks like a
Most of them
PS2.
aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in
That's
combat.
not good.
With a new and improved
This is
Death
not-
Glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly
Okay,
skills
the
that can be
gameplay looks
customized
pretty
and
fun,
upgraded
but
before
the
each match.
graphics look like crap.
The fate of the world is
I mean,
at
that's
stake.
really bad.
So get ready to
Like-
kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or,
Okay.
you know,
I'm probably not gonna
Nintendo
play that
Switch, August 27th.
But I bet a lot of people are happy.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
As above, so
Neon
below.
white.
Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
A first-person shooter on Nintendo Switch that actually looks really cool. Huh. All right.
It's kill or be killed. You won't
Alright.
last long if you can't rely on yourself.
It's insane.
God's judgment has nothing
It's
to do
literally
with it.
just do its Eternal, but anime and cars. Doom Eternal Yu-Gi-Oh! That's probably Ben Esposito.
Uncover Heaven's mysteries in neon white, coming to Nintendo Switch, winter 2021.
Okay.
The DC Superhero Girls are here to save the day.
Hi, everyone. My name's Barbara Gordon.
Oh my god.
AKA Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my Batarangs and Bathook. This is Supergirl.
Nintendo,
She's super strong
why
and
is
has heat
this
vision,
in your direct?
plus super breath. And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso.
Can you guys let me know?
Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life.
They
We
have
also have
some
our
cool
school
games
lives, and trust me,
announced
there's
so
never
far.
a dull moment at Metropolis High School.
But
Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class
Why
and
is
do
this
some
not a
shopping
sport?
downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post
No.
while we're at it.
no.
Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and
No,
I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice
unacceptable.
later.
Why is
Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what.
this is
Just
this
gotta
is
make
fake.
sure no one figures out our
This
secret
is a joke
identities.
that's gonna lead into Breath of the Wild 2.
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power
There is gonna
heroically
be
soars
no-
onto Nintendo
there's gonna be
Switch
no,
June 4th.
Breath of the Wild 2 is there. Is there. There's
Ready
gonna
the
be no
juice
good
cannons and
announcements
prepare
on
for
it.
battle.
If Nintendo does this, how I think they're gonna do it now, you know what I'm gonna do? Nothing. Nintendo, come on. They're not gonna announce it. This is it. Why would they be filling up so much time with this and these superhero girls games? And you might say, oh, so they can fill up the time with one big announcement. Then why make it 15 minutes, huh? Unless you just have all these crappy games. Okay, I think they're gonna have a big announcement. They are. But it's gonna be something I don't care about. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be some game I've never heard of, some series I've never heard of. It's gonna be a sequel. It's gonna be some game I've never heard of, it's a remake, or something dumb like that. It's gonna be something I won't care about. I know that. That's probably the fact. That's probably what's happening. And it's gonna really piss me off. But actually no, it's not gonna piss me off because I'm expecting it now.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can. Band together on a quest to face evil and
Okay,
save
that's kinda cool,
faces.
But
Miitopia
yeah, I
is
don't
coming to
think they're
Nintendo Switch.
gonna- more like bruh.
Cast me
am I
characters
right?
in various roles across the
Finally
kingdom.
a use for me's.
Turn your favorite people into your allies,
for me.
or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord.
Stand.
Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game. Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure. There's also a new
Okay.
wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous.
That's cool. Okay, this
In the
looks
world
cool.
of Miitopia,
I
relationships
heard
are
about
key.
this game on 3DS.
So consider
I thought
spending
it was
some
gonna
quality
die 'cause
time with allies to strengthen bonds.
That's alright.
This can give you an advantage during battle.
This game looks good. I might
If
actually.
your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse.
Oh, that's a cool mechanic. That's interesting.
Whoa! You can have a horse
It's
as an
one.
ally? That sounds pretty darn good! Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle.
Okay, no, this
Venture
is,
with
you need to
friends
have a
and
talk
familiar
with Nintendo.
faces in the lighthearted.
I am the king of terrible puns that people think are just the worst thing ever. But don't say that, okay? People will hate you, okay? Just keep that in mind. Some advice. What's next?
Super Mario themed items are coming to your island.
It's items in Animal Crossing.
Super Mario
Items.
Bros. 35th anniversary themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing
Okay, we're
New
already halfway
Horizons
through.
game.
We're halfway through the direct.
Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items.
Cool. Alright.
So place them however
Actually,
and
kinda.
wherever you'd like.
I might actually buy the game now.
You can also place 2 warp pipes.
That's cool.
Then use them to travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom?
Oh, I will. Okay. You got
A free update for the game launches February 25th.
Cool.
After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping
and
starting
good.
March 1st. Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
Cool and good. Alright.
We
What's
hope you
next?
continue enjoying life on your island.
I don't have one.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week, we had the global launch for the Super Mario
I
3D
predicted
World
this.
plus Bowser's Fury game.
I predicted this.
We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well.
I predicted this, so.
Next, we have another game to show you.
Alright, what's this? What? 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 This is something I've never heard of. No, this is Bravely Default 2. Isn't it? This is Bravely Default 2.
He leaves us no recourse. Swords!
Oh,
Never.
What? No, it's
Esros
not.
will answer for its
This
crimes
Octopath
today.
Traveler 2
Are these
or
the
something?
wages of loyalty? Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed.
I never got the name of that.
You are a leader
Octopath,
and must be the
like,
beacon
there's
others look to
no
when the night is
Octopath.
darkest.
Together with these fields, today you burn.
Okay, this, I gotta say, Octopath
I
Traveler
promise to do all in my power to see us
graphics are
through this
so unique
safely,
and
every
amazing.
last one of us.
And this is probably gonna be, it looks even better. Triangle Strategy. Is it a sequel?
Far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these
I don't know,
precious
this has the
resources
same art
eventually
style.
ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron
I don't
War.
think it's a direct
Though the
sequel, but it might be,
hostilities
like, in the
ceased with an uneasy truce,
group, maybe?
decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery
The art
web
style's
of
the
plots
exact
and
same, but
conspiracies,
the
a brave group from Glenbrook
name is
fights to
weird.
save their kingdom from the
So-
powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
I thought this was
Our
Bravely
benefit, you
Default,
say?
and I was gonna get advertising that game.
In this new tactical RPG, battles
did I
take
tell you
place on
guys?
terrain with different elevations.
What did I tell you
A
guys?
character's attack
I told
range
you
is
they're
determined
gonna
by
have
their
big
location and
announcements,
their
but I'm
equipped
not gonna
weapon.
care about any
The
of them
range can
so
be
far.
extended by
That's
attacking
true.
from higher ground with
What did
long-range
they have?
weapons
Monster
such as
Hunter. What
bows
did they
and
have?
arrows.
No
Thus,
no
your
more
forces
heroes.
can use the
What did they
terrain
have?
and
This
other
game.
elements
What did
to
they have?
gain the
Mario
upper
Golf
hand.
games, I don't really care about.
An enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial
I
attack,
think-
but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned
Ending-
behind the enemy.
Ending announcement's gonna be huge. I mean, they always have a huge ending.
Charge into an enemy to
But
send
it's
them
not gonna be
flying
Breath of
into
the Wild
position
2.
for a
I'm thinking
follow-up
that now
attack.
because
We win. Link
So
attacks
far,
together by first casting
been
ice magic on the
disappointing. I'm not gonna
flames to
lie.
create water
I
terrain.
know I'm not supposed to expect much until
Then
the end.
electrify the
but this
area
makes
with
me think
lightning
that the
magic.
End isn't gonna have much either. I think it's gonna be a big announcement, but
It is
like
of
I
the
said, it's
utmost
gonna be something I've
importance to
never
survey
heard
the
of. It's gonna be
battlefield
something that's
before
gonna really
taking action.
Annoy me if I have to. So. Okay, why are they? They're spending
Throughout the
forever.
story, you will be faced with making important decisions in a variety of situations. Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we
About
or
30
don't
minutes
we
exactly.
relinquish
So we got
Prince
20
Roland
minutes
to
left.
Astrost?
Critical
20 minutes
decisions
is
that
a
may
lot.
determine the fates
20
of
minutes
nations
is the
are settled by
length of, like,
vote on
some
the scales
Nintendo
of
Directs.
conviction.
Like, the
Use
Nintendo Direct they
information
had in
you've gathered
2017
to
for
sway
E3 was
allies
25
toward your
minutes.
favorite
That was their
cause.
E3 one. So
The
if
story
they-
will significantly change based
Maybe
on
they
how the
will-
votes are cast.
That's cool.
So they refused to relinquish him to
If
us.
they put
Lies! His hand was
Oh.
forced.
As more
great
and more
big
critical
stuff in
decisions
these
are
last
made, your
20,
journey may
15,
take you
10
down
minutes
paths
even.
divergent from
That's
those
fine.
of other players.
But
You will see
I'm
what
so
true
far.
might is.
I am very worried that they won't have anything.
Project Triangle Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix, will launch in
I think it's-
2022.
yeah, it's new,
Please
but I
be
think
on the
it's,
lookout
like,
for more information
similar. It's
in
like
the
by
future.
GT probably.
After this presentation, a demo version of this game will be available to download on Nintendo eShop. And in the future, we'll conduct a survey to gather player
Okay,
feedback.
that's good.
We look
I like
forward
that.
to
I
hearing
like
your
that.
responses
That's something
on the
that
demo.
I think every single game should do. Have a demo.
Please
and
look
have
forward
feedback.
to future
I
updates
think
on this
everyone
brand
should
new
do that.
tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
More?
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
What? What? Don't make me mad. Is this gonna be another EA? What's this? Is this like the old Star Wars demo? Oh, it's a new game. Why is there a dog?
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and
No
7.
one else shot
Clash
one.
in this
Why is
third-person
there a
shooter
logo with
coming
a
to
dog?
Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Zinga. Bazinga.
Alright, let's do this.
Do I look at you or the camera?
What is this?
Knockout City interviews, take one.
An
We all
EA
play
game?
for different reasons.
Korgan loved battle. Korgan used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery,
Also known as the
soul
most
devouring
generic
crossbow.
character ever.
A
I'm
princess
so
is
sick of
supposed to
seeing
lead her
green
people,
ogre
not be
characters
stuck up in
video
some
games.
tower waiting
Okay,
for
they're
a
all just
hero.
My line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just
Man, I
once.
feel like I'm really
Just
wasting
once
my time
I'd like to
making a
catch one of them
reaction to
bullets.
this,
You
because
know,
so far
with
there's not
my
much
hands.
to react
With
to.
this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Korgan won new weapon.
And
Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu
you
master.
can't
I
say
can catch
that.
bullets. Woo! Come get some.
What?
Got you.
It's soccer. Have you ever just wanted to murder someone with a soccer ball?
Roger that,
Then this
princess.
is here.
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
This doesn't look that great.
Beat the ball.
I mean, it's a new game, so I'm probably not gonna. I liked Rocket League, but it was only fun for a while. Then I realized everyone played with like tappers and just spams. Oh my god!
believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers.
Is that the lady from
Okay,
Wreck-It
team.
Ralph?
They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our
literally the lady
characters?
from
Not a
Wreck-It
team
Ralph
if you're not
that
wearing a
takes
uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show.
Pass to me.
What? Interview's over?
That's just.
Come on, man, one more game.
I'm not gonna play that unless it's free. And if it is free, I'm gonna review it, and I'm not gonna hold back.
The fight for survival starts now.
What's this? Anime
Hang
game.
on tight, because you're all going to play a
was an
little
anime
game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and
minutes
Zero
left.
Escape series comes a fight for your life.
Never heard
Literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you,
Zero
known as the
Escape.
Go-Getters
Never heard of
Club,
them.
must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want to die yet. Sorry to scare
That's what somebody who's about to die says.
is canceled.
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
Be the one behind the whole game of fate.
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, You'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th. Wield the powers of Olympus with the physical release of Hades. Hades, the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version...
It did get multiple Game of the Year awards. You know what other game got multiple Game of the Year awards? Yeah.
2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb.
Yeah.
Like Transistor and Bastion.
I haven't played this game, but there was a funny story where this guy was trying to claim that, well, Hades is actually better than Last of Us 2 because it has more awards, and then literally like 2 days later it was proven that that was completely not true. So
paired with a compelling story.
I'm not saying this is bad. I've never even played it. It actually looks really cool and fun. The art style's amazing. I'm just saying it's kind of funny story that happened.
3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection.
Oh, okay, that's actually cool. I've always
Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection. You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos.
Ryu Hayabusa will be the next
and team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny.
That never happened. Hasn't happened yet.
All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included. Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021.
I forgot. It was in between Violet and Banjo. Was it Terry? Terry Bogard?
More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
What? More battles? What does that mean? What does that mean? DLC? 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 This means we're not getting Breath of the Wild 2. We're not getting Breath of the Wild 2. I'm happy, but we're not getting Breath of the Wild 2 now. You're not gonna say anything about it. I'm not getting any information about it. Yes! Yeah, this is gonna be the Zelda game for 3D. Oh, wait, alright. That's awesome.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
And then we have the last big announcement, which is not going to be...
Bravely Default 2 is almost here.
Okay, they
4 Heroes of Light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
I live to fight.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available. The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the Demon Realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters. Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. 8 protagonists. 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th.
I've never heard of them.
Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new legendary Pathfinder skin, and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass.
That's all I ask.
Plus, for the first 2 weeks
Just
after
say
launch,
it's coming
earn double
out
XP when you play on
Just say
Nintendo
it's
Switch.
called
Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, am I right? And I'll give you
How's it going so far? There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us. Next, please take a look at this.
Is this the one last thing?
Hello there. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game.
But there isn't gonna be.
Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. We apologize.
No, screw you.
Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year.
I'm just kidding.
For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer. While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh God, what's
Please
this
take a
gonna
look.
be? Wand of Gamelon remake? What's this? Oh! Wow. Is that 60 frames? Is this gonna be the one I want? All this time, where there are motion controls that don't make me want to blow my brains out? Guys, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
You're off the hook this time, Aonuma.
This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to
I'm at least
Nintendo
glad
Switch.
he said development is proceeding.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive.
Yes!
And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers.
I've been dreaming of
The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks.
Which I don't like.
You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Oh! I like that. I like that idea.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward.
That's cool.
To swing to the right,
That's cool.
to the
That's
left,
a good idea. I never
or
thought of that.
diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction. Here's something else we've been working on.
What, another thing?
Specially designed Joy-Con controllers.
Oh, cool.
The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif.
That is cool.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of
I played
Zelda.
up to like the 3rd dungeon. Controls got too
The
annoying.
Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th. Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release day at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines
Okay,
or ran.
this is their final announcement.
Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear.
But I mean,
I hope those of
we're
you
not
who've
getting
played
Breath
The
of the
Legend of
Wild
Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
It's not gonna matter if they do have a final announcement or not. It's not gonna matter. Because if they do, cool, but it's not gonna be anything.
Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
But if they don't, then alright, that's fine. Well, there's still 4 minutes,
Well,
so I guess
what did you think? The Legend of
I
Zelda
don't think
Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right
Yeah,
control
that's their
stick.
last announcement.
Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
Oh, okay, they have one. It's not gonna be cool. Guys, don't get your hopes up if you're watching this. No, they didn't. No. Okay. What the heck? What the heck is wrong with you, Nintendo? This looks... Is Upside Down Eiffel Tower? That's... Wow. Splatoon 3, right? Or is it DLC? I'm gonna be mad if it's DLC. If it's Splatoon 3, I'll be very happy. Does that mean I'll have an original, new? This looks big. This looks a bit too big to be a DLC, if I'm being honest. Wow. This is arrows. This music is so good. This is awesome. I love the music so much. Back into the... Oh. Okay, 2022. I think that was it.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022,
Well, so
it'll be a
pretty
while.
Good.
We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time.
I think that was a good direct.
Today,
It wasn't
we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch.
And
A variety of games are in development,
is good.
and we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future.
I think
That's
they
all
did
for
a good
today's
job.
Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
I'll give them a 4 out of 5 because that was a good series of announcements. That was good. So, my final thoughts. Good job. 4 out of 5. So, Splatoon 3 looks amazing. I am very hyped. 2022, so I'm a little sad because there's not really much this year. But Skyward Sword, Yeah, they got me on board there. I'm definitely going to play that. I'm not reviewing it. It's in July. I'm not reviewing it. Sorry. But, well, you never know. I might. Okay, I might. Okay, you got me, guys. But I am excited for that. I'm going to scroll back through, see what they did show. So, there were some indie games. The Smash announcement was bad. Like, I don't think, even in Japan, I don't think that game is that big that people would want them in Smash. Why wouldn't it be Rex? You know, he's the main character of the game. Fall Guys, that's cool. I'm glad they're doing that. That Outer Wilds game looks cool. Those, the novella games, the murder mystery games look kind of cool. I didn't care for Samurai Warriors. The Mana game looks cool, but I'm not going to play it. Then they had Monster Hunter. I don't care. It looks fine. Then was... What was that? That was just... Oh yeah, then there was Mario Golf. So Mario Golf looks fine. It looks good for Mario Golf, but I don't care. Then there was the Capcom thing. That was cool. No More Heroes. That was cool. Neon White. That looked cool. Miitopia was cool. There were a lot of cool things, but the only things that really stuck out to me were those last two things. Now, in my opinion, the fact that they didn't have Breath of the Wild 2 info was bad. Because, now here's the reason. I know they're working on it. I know it's going to take them a while. But here's the thing. You gotta have a title. Come on. You gotta. It was announced almost 2 years ago. Come on, guys. Come on. You're really gonna make us wait, like, 5 years, 6 years for it? Come on. I mean, Zelda's an annual franchise. It is. And 2017 we got Breath of the Wild. 2018 we got Breath of the Wild DLC and Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. 2019, Link's Awakening. That was great, actually. Then we had 2020, where we had Hyrule Warriors. 2021, we have Zelda Skyward Sword HD, but we also have the expansion pass for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, which I am super pumped for. That was probably one of the biggest announcements for me. But I think 2022, at the earliest, that's when we're getting Breath of the Wild 2. I'm sad to say it. I wish it weren't true. I wish we were getting it this year. I wish we could have it right now. But that's not realistic. That's not how things work. And those two Zelda games are going to hold us over. And that's going to be good. So thank you guys for watching. I'm Walter the Germany Ball. Be safe and goodbye. Comment down below. What were your favorite announcements? What were your least favorite announcements? All that stuff. Goodbye.